Hi, thanks for joining me today. This yoga video is going to give you a nice warm-up to do before you ride or take a hike or a bike ride or a walk or any other physical activity that gets you moving outside. So we're going to start seated. Have something to sit up on, like a folded up blanket or a cushion. Have 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can have a small stool or chair for support when we do a couple of our lunge positions for warming up the hips. But go ahead and come down to a comfortable seated position. So sitting cross-legged with your sit bones lifted up onto the edge of your blanket or cushion. Find a nice length in your spine. So feel the sit bones pressing down into whatever you're sitting on. Think of the sternum lifting. Think of lengthening up through the crown of the head. Make sure the head is balanced right on top of your spine. Let the hands rest on the thighs with the palms facing up or down, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then just for a few moments, we'll let the eyes close so we can take our focus inward. So as you close the eyes, you can also just take a soft gaze down if that feels better for you. But just take a few moments to check in with how your body feels today. So doing a little scan of the physical structure of your body, noticing any tightness or tension, and be mindful of any injuries or any parts of your body you need to be a little bit more careful with as you move through your practice today. Noticing your energy level. Notice any thoughts or emotions. And just give your mind permission to be here in the present moment. And just begin to notice your breath and breathing. Our breath is an important part of warming up our bodies. So just begin to gently breathe in and out of the nose. Begin to take a deeper breath in and a longer breath out. Think of full, complete inhales and long, slow exhales. And as we move through this warm-up today, just keep a steady, even flow of breath as you move your body. So very gently let the eyes open, and we'll start with just a few simple movements for the head, the neck, and the shoulders. So just starting first with a little movement of the head side to side. So nice deep inhale, think of lengthening through the spine, and as you exhale, gently rotate the head to the right. And then inhale back to center, and then gently rotating your head to the left. Just notice sensation, notice your range of motion. Inhale back to center. And this time as you exhale, think of the right ear reaching towards the right shoulder. So feeling a little stretch in the left side of the neck. And then inhale back up to center. And then exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. And inhale back up to center. So we'll do that one more time each side with a little variation. So exhale, right ear towards the right shoulder, and then very gently think of taking your gaze down towards your right knee. So getting a little different stretch in the left side of the neck. And then gently rotate the gaze back to center. Come all the way back up. Find that nice length in the spine once again. And then exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. And then just a little rotation, taking the gaze towards the left knee, the left fingertips. Inhale and exhale. And then bringing again the gaze back to center. Bring the head back up to center. And then we're going to take a little circular movement. Imagine that you're drawing a circle with the nose. So just make a small circle. Think about, orange or grapefruit size here. Just do a little circle. Again, steady, even rhythm with your breath. And if that feels comfortable, you can make the circle a little bigger. And then let the circle change direction. So maybe you can start a little small as you take the circle the other direction. And again, expanding that out. Steady rhythm with your breath. And then again, coming back to center, nice length through the crown of the head. So with the palms facing down, either resting on the thighs or you can bring them down by your side, whatever feels more comfortable. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. Good, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale, let the shoulders release. So do that 2 more times. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale, let them release. 1 more time. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale, release. And then just do some circles with the shoulders. So bring the shoulders, inhaling forward, up, exhaling back and down. So just a little movement. And if you like, you can do just one shoulder at a time. So maybe a couple circles with one shoulder and then going to the other shoulder, or again, just do them both together. So just find, again, a little movement through the shoulders where you hold a lot of tension and tightness, same with the neck. And then coming back to center, lean back just a little bit, switch the cross of the leg, so opposite leg in front, and then bring the hands to the ends of the knees, arms nice and straight. Inhale, let the pelvis tip forward, lift the heart and the sternum, take the gaze a little forward and up, so you're feeling this nice stretch all through the front of the body. And then exhale, draw the belly in, round the spine, take the gaze towards the belly button, feel that stretch in the back of the body. So do that a couple times, seated pelvic tilt. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, nice opening and stretch in the front of the body, and then exhale, rounding the spine. Good, do that 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then this time as you inhale, come back to neutral. Again, find that nice length in your spine. And then circle the ribs here. So again, just finding some movement, connect with your breath. You might find yourself exhaling as you round back, drawing that belly in, inhaling, letting the heart shine forward. Good. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So just make the movement how it feels good for you. And then take the circle and go the opposite direction. And notice how that feels. Again, keep that breath moving. Good. And then once again, come back to center. Find that nice little length right up through the spine. And then we're going to come to all fours, coming to table pose. So whatever you were seated on, just move it out of the way. And as you come to all fours, spread your fingers wide. Have your blocks on either side at the front of your mat. Spread the fingers wide, wrist under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Find that nice length from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. As you exhale, round the spine up towards the ceiling or sky. Feel that nice stretch through the back of the body. So this is the same thing we were doing seated, but now we have a lot more range of motion from all fours. So let the pelvis tip forward, lift the heart and the sternum, take the gaze forward and up. Find that nice stretch in your cow pose. And then exhale, let the tailbone curl under, arching the back up towards the ceiling into your cat pose. Let the head dangle down. Good. Couple more times. Inhaling. And exhale. Get that movement, that flexion and extension up and down the length of your spine. Inhaling. And exhale. And then inhale, come back to neutral. Find that nice length through the spine. Curl your toes under, lift your knees a couple inches off the mat. Come to a hovering table. So we're warming up those core muscles. Draw that lower belly in and up. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Now release the knees down to the mat. Just bring your hands a little in front of the shoulders. Curl your toes with the toes curled under. Send your sit bones up and back. Bent knee, downward facing dog. So nice length in your spine here. Inhale and exhale. Nice bend in the knees so you can find that nice neutral position through the lumbar spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Now release the knees back down to the mat. Come back to your table pose. And as you come to all fours once again, this time we're going to isolate a little movement into each hip. So from this movement, from this position, pick your right knee up off the mat a little bit and then begin to circle the knee. And as you circle your knee, make the circle a size where you can keep your hips level, keeping those core muscles engaged. So we don't want to make it really big and let the hips just go all over. So we want to think of keeping these core muscles engaged, just like we were doing in that little hovering table, but bringing a little movement to that hip joint. Now take your circle, go the opposite direction. Good. And then come back to center, land that right leg back down, press evenly into the hands, into the tops of the feet, lift the left knee, and same thing on this side. So circle that left knee. And if you find yourself with your weight all dumping into that right hand, keep that weight even on both hands. Keep pressing into the top of that right foot. Keep those core muscles engaged. Make sure you're breathing. A lot of things to think about. And now take the knee and circle it the opposite direction. Good. And then come back to center, land that left leg back down. So bring your hands again in front of the shoulders, press into the fingertips, base of the knuckles, curl the toes under, lift the knees, send your sit bones up and back to that downward facing dog once again. And now slowly pedal the feet. So drop your weight down into the right heel, let the left knee stay bent. And then bend the right knee once again. Now drop your weight down into the left heel, straighten that left leg. Bend the left knee once again, straighten the right leg. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Now straighten both legs or keep the knees bent, your option. Little weight into the left heel. Inhale, lift the right leg up, step the right leg forward to a lunge, lower the back knee down. So find your blocks here. Have your blocks underneath the hands, right underneath your shoulders. Make sure that you have the blocks at a height that feels appropriate for you. So there are 3 heights, so find the one that feels the best for you. So settling into this lunge position here, so drawing the right hip back, press into both feet. Make sure your right heel is directly underneath your knee. Inhale and exhale. Now pressing into the feet, you can stay here with the hands on the blocks or reach the arms overhead. Think of drawing the lowest ribs towards the hips, press into both feet. Inhale and exhale. Now nice deep inhale, exhale, fold forward, let the hands float below the thigh, press into the feet. Inhale, bring the arms all the way back up. Good, once again, exhale and inhale. Good, one more time, exhale and inhale. Now exhale the hands down to the blocks, nice deep inhale. Exhale, send your hips straight back, straighten the front leg, little half split or runner stretch here. Inhale, shift the weight forward, lift the heart and the sternum. Exhale, shift the hips straight back, warming up through those hamstrings and those hips. Inhale, come back forward. Exhale, shift the hips back. This time, come back forward, land that leg. Take your left hand to your block. You can just move the right block out of the way. Right arm floats up and overhead, come into a twist, twisting to your right. Your back knee can stay down, or if you'd like, you can curl those toes under and lift the back knee. A little bit more challenge there. Inhale and exhale. And then gently release that right hand back down, move your block out of the way. Step back to your downward facing dog, right leg back beside the left. Pedal through the feet. Alternatively, you can settle back into a child pose, hips towards the heels, forehead to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Good, another breath, inhale and exhale. So we're going to do that same sequence second side. If you're in your child pose, come up to downward facing dog. Press into the right heel, inhale, lift the left leg up. Step the left leg forward to your lunge, lower the right knee down and curl the toes. So again, have your blocks underneath the hands, underneath the shoulders. Lift the heart and the sternum, draw the shoulder blades together. And again, you can stay right like this or sweep those arms up. Inhale and exhale. And again, option to fold forward, hands flow below the thigh. Inhale all the way back up. 2 more times. Exhale and inhale. So modification here, if you have your hands on your blocks, you can just round forward and come back up. So let the hands again release back down. Shift your weight straight back, straight in the front leg. Feel that nice stretch through the left hamstring. Inhale, shift the weight forward, lift the heart and the sternum. Exhale, shift the hips straight back. Inhale, come forward. Good, one more time, exhale. And inhale, staying here. Hand will stay on that right block. You can keep it at the same height or lower it down. Float the left arm up. Inhale and exhale. Option to curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, press through the heel. Inhale and exhale. Then release the left hand down. Move the block out of the way. Step back to your downward facing dog. Or take child pose. Inhale and exhale. And then from your downward facing dog, pedal your feet, walk your feet towards your hands. Come up to a standing forward bend, feet hip distance apart. Take hold of opposite elbows. Let the crown of the head dangle down. Let your upper body swing and sway a little side to side. You can also do this with your hands resting on your block. Then coming back to center, hands to the hinge of the hip, press into the feet, lengthen through the crown of the head. Come all the way up to stand. Once you come up to standing, again, just settle into that mountain pose. Feel the connection of your feet to the earth. Maybe close the eyes for a moment, inhaling and exhaling. And very gently let the eyes open. So we're going to do just a couple standing poses to get the body moving just a little bit more. So a little breath practice here. The first one is angel wings breath to really open up through the shoulders and get a little flexion and extension of the spine. So bend your knees just a little bit, feet hip distance apart, maybe a tiny bit wider. Bend the knees, aim your fingertips, palms together down towards the knees. As you inhale, bring the fingertips to the heart, elbows out to the side, come all the way up. Make a big arc around yourself like you're drawing your angel wings, and then bend the knees again, bring the palms back together, exhale. Inhale, fingertips to the heart, open all the way up. Exhale, release the hands down, bend the knees, palms touch. Inhale, fingertips to the heart, elbows out to the side, come all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees, palms touch. One more time, inhale all the way up. And exhale, come all the way down. So this time as we come up, inhale, come all the way up, reach up through the fingertips, lift the heart and the sternum. You can look up if that feels good for your neck. If not, keep your gaze towards forward with your chin towards your collarbones, and then bring the palms back together, bring the hands to the heart. Pause here, close the eyes, just reconnect, inhale, and exhale. And then gently let the eyes open. So one more little sequence to really get the blood pumping here, breath of joy. So our breath, we think of a three-part breath, breathing into the bottom of the lungs, the middle part of the lungs, the upper chest, inhale, 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 and then a big exhale out the mouth. So it'll look like this. So we're gonna inhale, bring the arms forward, inhale the arms out to the side, inhale the arms overhead, and then a big exhale out the mouth, fold forward. So inhale the arms forward, bend the knees, inhale the arms out to the side, inhale the arms overhead, exhale out the mouth. Inhale forward, inhale side, inhale overhead, exhale. Inhale forward, inhale side, inhale overhead, exhale. One more time, inhale, 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 exhale out the mouth. One more time, inhale, 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 exhale out the mouth. And then inhale the arms all the way overhead, close the eyes, very, very gently and slowly let the arms float back down by your side. Inhaling and exhaling, letting the arms settle back into your mountain pose. Again, eyes closed, just notice how you feel the movement of the energy through the body. Connect again with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And then as you're ready, very gently let the eyes open. So I hope that has you warmed up and ready to go for a ride on your horse or your bike, or maybe take a hike or go for a swim, whatever you're going to do. Again, a nice little short sequence to warm up parts of the body from the head to the feet. I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would love that. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Check out Grey Horse Yoga in the description box below. And I hope to see you sometime soon in the saddle or on the mat. Thanks. Bye-bye.